Hello everyone, you're welcome to Education Online tutorial. Today we are going to be learning how to create this beautiful baby girl pink sandal on the screen. We're going to be using this pattern we've used previously. I think we've actually created about 2 patterns using this. So today we are going to be using the same pattern to create another different design. And what I'll do first is I'll draw out my pattern. And for this pattern, actually I don't need it to be wide because I'm creating a smaller size, smaller than this. In one of the videos I have explained how to reduce this pattern actually, but in case you've not gone through that, let me in this section also show us how to reduce our pattern. This is the pattern drawn out. Now I'm trying to reduce it to a smaller size. Okay, if I'm trying to reduce it to a smaller size, it depends on the width of what I want. Do you understand? I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. It depends on the width of what I want for the child. Yes. Okay, let me say I want to reduce, for example, I want to reduce 1 centimeter from this pattern, for example. What I'm going to do is I'm going to place this here. I'm going to divide my 1 centimeter by 2. 1 centimeter divided by 2 gives you 0.5 centimeter. From here to this point, here's my 0.5 centimeter. And then from this down part also, I'll be measuring my 0.5 centimeter. Can you see? Dividing it into 2 gives you a 0.5 and here is 0.5. So I'm going to place in this. Don't forget we are trying to reduce our pattern. And this reduction goes for any pattern at all you want to reduce. But first, you need to know the length with which you want to reduce. Some might be you need to reduce it with just 0.5, so you're going to divide your 0.5 by 2 just to be able to divide to reduce it. But mine, I decided to use 1.5 because this pattern actually looks very wide and big for what I want to use it for. So what I'll do, I'll place this pattern here. This is where my 0.5 centimeter stop, and then I'll draw this out. Can you see I've reduced it? I've reduced the top part. So if I want to do the same thing to the down part, let's say I want to reduce the down part, I don't want it to be as wide as this also. I'll place it on the line. And then I'll draw. Okay, sorry, actually this one left the line, but I think it's still better. It's not really looking obvious. But then if you want to adjust yours to get the proper fitting, you are free. But I think this will still serve me for what I want to do. So this is how you reduce your pattern. I hope you understand. If you want to actually reduce the length also, you can do the same thing to it. What you do is you measure the width for which you want to reduce it, and then you move it inward a little. Let's take for instance that this is 0.5 also. It's just for instance, this is 0.5. This is how you're supposed to reduce it. And for this part too, you're going to do the same thing to it in reducing it. Yes, you just move it in a little and then reduce it. So can you see that the pattern that is inside is actually smaller than what we initially had? This was what we initially had. Now the new pattern is actually this one, which is in the middle of the previous pattern. So this is how to reduce your pattern. Even if you want to reduce a back pattern, you want to reduce a complex pattern, like a pattern that you feel is really very difficult to draw, you can still go this same route to do it. So each time after you are through drawing this pattern, what you should do is you should try it on your last and be sure it perfectly fits what you want to use it for before you start drawing it on your leather. Thanks for joining us today. I still remain Nonyeke Peculiar. In case you've not subscribed to our channel, please don't forget to subscribe. Please subscribe now, and also don't forget to press the notification bell so you'll be notified each time we upload a new video. I'm going to see you next time. Bye.